Podcast for the common folk. Podcast for the common folk. Appalachian Outlaw series. So here we go. We're going to start this off good. Going with the Appalachian Outlaw series. Now, if I'm going to give you a little bit of the info, Appalachian Mountain Range is the Appalachian Mountain Range. Over on the East Coast. Oh, gee, you say the Appalachian Mountain Range is the Appalachian Mountains? What the fuck? Oh, my God. I know, on the nose. I get it. Or on the mountain. Whatever it is. Anyway, Appalachian Trail. Now, there's the Appalachian Trail, and it follows the whole mountain range down. And that whole region spans from Maine down to Georgia. Okay? And that's what it's called. The Rockies in the west, Appalachian in the east. That's how that goes. So when I refer to people as the Appalachian Outlaw, I refer to people there. And this is kind of the homeland for all the origin for all the stockburger stories and all this other good shit into the Pennsylvania homeland right there. Okay? Now, the Appalachians run straight through the Pennsylvania, and it is just amazing. It's a gorgeous place, gorgeous country. Rockies are gorgeous. You can pretty much find any place gorgeous, okay? You just got to focus with it. So here it goes. Then you sit there, we're going to start talking about the Outlaws. Because where did the moonshining start? North Carolina, Virginia, up into there, okay? So you have the Ozarks coming out kind of more further west, okay, into the Kentucky area, out into there. And then you got the Appalachia kind of coming all the way down. And then that's coming down more close to the East Coast, okay? And then, moonshine. Oh, yeah. All right, that's the good shit right over there. They hit that stuff, and, birth of the Appalachian Outlaw. So we're going to follow this around. There's going to be a lot of relatives and a lot of other stories, and I have a lot of stories of just people from the Appalachian area itself. And this is kind of just like a nice, fun side note to talk about the stuff that's happened and to have a few fun laughs and, whatever you got to do to float your boat, make your day better, how it got to go. It's the Appalachian Outlaw. So we start this one coming after the farm, and I'm related to this one by direct descent. So I'm proud to say the story, and it's all good talking about. So we're gonna go back a little bit to the Appalachian Outlaw today, and he's a World War II vet working on a farm, owns the farm, runs not too big, just kind of small operation, enough to make the money. Got the lumber, got this going, got some cows, and every now and then you need a bull to get more cows. Then you just kill it and take it and get the steak, get some cool horns, make it look cool, become a cowboy. Yeah, that's what you need. And, and that's just how it goes. I like to say how this is all multi-stuff. He worked on that farm stuff, too. You can be working on your farm. Doesn't matter if you being it or not. You do whatever you got to do, okay? You get right in there. You can just train yourself up a little army and stuff and have all what you got to do over the farm, okay? Get you a bunch of cows. You don't even have to kill them. Get you some models as officers. Get a bunch of cows there. Get a couple of bisons there. It's cool because why not have a bison? You know what I mean? There you go. You got your apex guy with the shotgun. That's the leader, okay? You don't even have to kill them. You can be completely vegan. Grow your own stuff. Completely vegetarian. Or you can be the military and eat them. I don't know. Does not matter. That's why these stories are so flexible. And it's so fun to have this because anybody can be kind of like that lifestyle. There's a will. If there's a will, there's a way. You can literally will yourself to do just about anything you want to in this world. All right? It just takes strong mental discipline, which a lot of us don't have, including myself, on every other Thursday. And why? I don't know, man. Just something about every other Thursday just gets me. Oh, God bless. There's a month of 5 weeks. I just could not take it. I tell you what. So, anywho. And you have to go when you purchase a bull, you purchase any kind of new animal. They're all done at these large auctions, okay? And that's just how that goes. And you go up there and you have to be very careful about how you do it because there's so much as a sneeze could get you a cow. All right, so you got to be careful. All right, now so you head up there. Now he heads up there, okay? And we head up there to go buy the bull. And start the auction stuff too, all right? And you have this wannabe Justin Rogers. Justin Rogers had him on the podcast before. Look up the episode. Auctioneer out of Canada, also putting out the good rap game, destroying it, changing it, making moves in the world. Tell you what, okay? Respect the brother north. That's how that goes, okay? He's sitting up there, and you go. That's what they kind of do. That's those auctions, okay? Car auctions, antique auctions, any kind of other auctions, livestock auction. That's just how it goes. Say you selling off all kinds of stuff. And you got to be careful because it could be, you don't know what kind of stuff. And they're going fast, too. You never know when you get bid out, okay? You don't want to be the one that caused your parent to buy a $5,000 bull or some kind of other animal, pig, whatever, stock. You know what I mean? You just don't want to be the person responsible for all that. But that's okay. That's how it got to go. All right, so the bull done be bought. It's kind of like an order thing. Now, they have to do a lot of stuff, tag it. There's a lot of background behind the work, paperwork, and all that kind of stuff to keep track of because that's just how it goes. Okay, so usually there you have a designated guys that got a couple trucks, trailers that they all drive them out around, and back then there we all related. You know how that shit goes. So you got everybody driving stuff around. You're gonna bring up the bull later. I'll drop it off up around 6. Can you do 7? I'm gonna be at the bar till 6. Yeah, I can do 7. That's okay. You know what I mean? The bar's like a hop, skip, and a little creek one away, so you don't even need really that far to go. Just take your little 4x4, come on, poke it up over into the creek and stuff. Walk into the bar, get yourself a couple of brewskis, come back out 4x4 back up the creek, and boom, there you go. You're ready there for your bull, and you got some beer when you're done. Because it's undoubtedly going to be a little bit of test. Because bulls do not like being brought to places like that for some reason. I don't know why. It's almost like they know that they're about to be there for a use for like a couple of weeks or so, then they're gone. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's going to change the fact of anything. No, there's always. I did read the story this one time about this one story about this bull broke free and now lives somewhere like on an island or out in the pastures wild because it broke free and it didn't get on its way to a slaughterhouse. Kudos to that cow, okay? But for the most part, that doesn't happen a lot. Just because, I mean, you pay for one, you're going to get one, okay? They cost a lot of money and they bring in a lot of good stuff. You can make milk, you can get that. You got your cattle, that's a food source. You can, raise up. You can make your army of cattle, like I mentioned earlier. So it's important stuff. So they take this shit seriously. Guns cocked and loaded, prong pusher, hacks, hatchets, pistols, a bunch of guys all around sitting there half buzzed, drunk, ready to take on a bull if need be. Okay? They driving all up. Now, the guy named Buzzard is what it was relayed to me. And these stories mostly come from my relatives and stuff, too. And we'll get more specific with names stuff, too. I just need to make sure everybody's comfortable with it. You know how that goes. It's, legality type stuff. So I'm sitting there going, listen to the story. And yeah, a lot of these been told down. You got father, I got uncle, I got cousins, I got grandparents, I got great uncles, and I got great aunts. And and then I know a lot of people, too, outside of family that live up and down the mountain range, just benefited from doing the podcast stuff, too. So it's always fun to get all these types of stories in the back with it. So yeah, shine running, okay, from game wardens who thought you were out there doing nothing, State Department police and all that stuff busting peoples when they're stills way out in the middle of the hills. It is a life and journey and then some. It is just truly, there's some wild ass stories here, and this is all I'm trying to do, okay? Because the world can be a tough place, especially we got the COVID. Okay, we need to pick ourselves up, and we need some good fun entertainment. So that's what this is for. Let's go see what these dumb hillbillies are doing. And I said, let's go see what these dumb hillbillies are doing. Most of these hillbillies are not dumb. I mean, they don't talk very smart and stuff too, but they're more just the doers. Okay, and I'm here trying to do a little bit, in and out both theirs. Okay, that's how it goes. All right, that's just. They know more than they show, but it's not like they're really trying to prove nothing. Some die, some don't, some truly don't, some know less than they show, and that's is maybe the bracket that I fit in. I don't know. So you both come down the road now. You got that bull in that trailer, driving up, towing it up, and because the farm, the way the farm situation goes, there the Great Farm, which is top of the ridge. Okay, just down the road, not 100 feet or so, a couple hundred feet, just lined up. Everybody's related up there on the cap. So that's just how that goes. But then there was where my dad and them were at. Then down the road, you got some other relatives. Okay, so they sitting up there, and so they would see any vehicles going by first. You get a honk, everybody waves. Nobody knows who it is because we all know who they are. And that's just how it goes. So you're getting ready, and you're sitting there waiting. And there comes, you see a honk, and you see a truck drive by, and you got the trailer hitch towing, and you see that in the background. And they were saying that bull looked me, it was bucking all the way up the ridge. And they were driving it, taking it on over to the bullpen where they're going to unload it. Okay, do a little rodeo type style, little Panama Canal area. Get yourself a little mini like trailer lock, airlock type of scenario. Move the bull into the area, close that back gate, open up the front gate so the bull goes independent and doesn't escape. Good chance of that. You got your metal poles in the ground. Sometimes you got to set them up because not everybody's got just giant metal pounds that are around. I mean, they do that a lot out in the Wild West just because flat land easier. It's easier to do that. But on the real side, and I don't know what you're talking about, but the hill that we have on the ridge is very, very, very hilly. The hill is very hilly, indeed, it is. Very slope, creek little runs down through it. Okay, so you can't really just have something set up like that too. But and it's also, you grew grass, you grew grass and stuff. You grew yourself some wheat and stuff. And so you can't keep them out there 24/7. So that's going to be kind of like a little carnival thing. Oh, the bull's coming to town. The bull's getting to die. And you just roll it on out there, get it stuffed, get it here, butcher it, and eat T-bone steak, and you crack open a beer, and you watch baseball, you watch hockey, you watch football. It's probably going to be more baseball and hockey and all that stuff too. Although, I mean, actually, if you think about it, it's probably going to be more fall. You never know when there's in seat. There's a couple of different seasons, and there's depending on what objective you have with these, they're just you do it when you want. I'm sure there's a whole science. I can go in more too. There's a lot there, but And it was bucking though. Okay, like the trailer was shaking, which it normally does. Bulls don't really like to probably get car sick. All right, but they're driving up the hill and they go over there, and a couple eyewitnesses don't see it getting mean, and then here comes, I got my parents up there too, and so my dad and my uncle up there taking a look, and you'll see it, and go truck drive by. Okay, going down, it looked mean. A guy named Buzzard unloaded it up, which is about how it goes. Okay, putting that into the pen stuff, letting it go, and it was mean. This ain't no Ferdinand playing with the butterflies. Okay, this guy was being a douche, and this guy was just, he was like smacking the fences, he was bucking around, okay, this dude was practicing to try to shake off like J.B. Mounty or something, okay, dude was trying to think he was going to make a name for himself. Well, he didn't, okay, you know what he made for himself? He didn't make anything for himself, okay, you know what he provided us? He provided us with steaks, T-bones, we had the last laugh, so, that all justifies, because the end of the story is kind of how it is. Bulls off, there's mean. They go down the road back again, back to the house, chore or something. You never know. That like day's a day. You don't spend a whole day looking at the mean bull. Nobody gives a shit. You know what I mean? And that's you just don't want to spend time because you sometimes when you got a mean bull bucking like he's getting ready to fight off a rodeo clown or some shit, you're gonna. You're gonna walk away a little bit. You don't want to give none of that. Okay, you remember the heifer looking like you got sword in the back, charging some guy with the red cape, getting ready to clear the guy out this time. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't even from Spain. He might be from Texas. We don't know. I don't know how they do that kind of stuff in Texas. I would imagine it's more machetes than swords. And instead of like a red flag, it's probably more like a Texas flag. Yeah, probably. We don't know. Or maybe they don't even do it at all because that's a huge thing that they do. And it's not exactly the culture of any place in the United States at the moment in terms of just long-term culture. So that's how it goes. That's how it goes. So that guy's coming up. All right. So as I aforementioned, you go down there and you bring the bull later in time. Sometimes the guys don't even go up there because they go to the bar afterwards to drink. Oh, just to go spend some more money. I just spent a bunch of money on these animals that I'm probably not going to have too long. But I'm going to go to the bar and spend some money on some drinks that I'm going to have for even a shorter period of time because, oh yeah. So here he comes, coming down up the creek, up the 4x4. Okay, he's got a bunch of beer stocked up in the back. Probably going to have a little field party later that celebrate the new bull. Always looking for a nice little excuse to have a bull party. A nice little excuse to get stuff going, get a bonfire, get everybody out there. There was this one time where they had this huge party out there, okay, and they just decided to clean up in the morning because getting real turn up and stuff. And the cows got let out in the morning or made their way out, which determined cow can do pretty much anything, like that one cow that escaped and stuff. But anyways, and they let stuff that crock pot out full of corn and all kinds of stuff. Obviously, they didn't get to the beef ribs or none of that, which thank God, because we don't need no mad cow disease going up there in the boonies. That's the last thing we need. Jesus. But anyway, and the cows got out and they went through and they ate all the leftover vegetables, the stuff that the cows would like, they took it. And I mean, shit, that was easy to clean up. Usually you rely on your leftovers for the next 3 weeks of meals. Yeah, there's a lot of food. But this time, the cows just done got out and eat them all. And you're just like, what the hell? You know what I mean? So then you got to pad up the lock stuff, too. You know what I mean? But yeah, so anyways, field parties are all there. And they're a thing of the thing of the thing. You know how it all goes. So they're sitting there and going up the bull. Everybody's getting ready to start up. Grandpa's going up there. Great uncle, grandpa, great grandpa. Everybody's heading out there and seeding and boom. Then they're going to package it in. All right. And people start coming over. Then Hank's going to be cranking. Then Beer's going to be drinking. And you're going to get some Yang-a-Lang. And you're going to get some Rolling Rock. And you're going to get some probably Buzz Light. And you're going to get some probably whatever the hell else everybody drinks because beer's beer. Down the hatch makes you burp, gets you drunk. It all works out the same thing. Shine's being passed around, wine's being passed around, and probably various forms of whiskey. And that's life on the rich. So anyways, this bull was mean, and as for was born to the great-grandfather, bah, said Uncle and said Papa, which, and they're sitting there going, it is a mean bull. It is a mean bull, Grandpap. Mean bull. Okay, he's like, ain't that mean. Let's go down, take a look at it. And I hop in, the 4x4, go down. Plus, you need the kids to sit on top of the packs of beer, stuff to keep the beer. Plus, you need the kids to sit on for the beer. That's just how it goes. Okay, you buy all them stuff there. You got to buy them from a beer store there. Okay, out here, normal customs is you can get beer, convenience store, but gas station stuff there. A lot of times, especially back east, there's a lot of states where you have to buy there's actual liquor stores that you have to go to, which is a fun experience when it's just nothing but wall to wall beer, whiskey, spirits, etc. It's amazing. Oh, it's like walking into a damn Bass Pro Shops. Oh, it's just truly amazing. So, anyway, you hop on the kids, holding that down. That's what they had to do, make them feel useful and stuff, because, they ain't going to be drinking a beer. No, if they sneak one later, that's up to them. But they probably won't, more Kool-Aid, more water, more soda, okay, soda by the gallon, soda pop, Coke, whatever you call it. Everybody calls it something different somewhere, and everybody likes to talk about calling it different somewhere. All right, I just don't give a shit. Drink it. You drink a soda, you drink a soda. You drink a soda, soda. So anyway, they driving on up out there and stuff, and take a look at that, and hey, it's a mean bull. It's like, it's not that mean of a bull. Yeah, all right, and he all hops out there, gets on into the pen. All right, and that bull's over there, like I said, getting ready to charge the next stevedore, mother heifer, or whatever the hell they call the guys that stab the stuff in Spain. They got the red flag in the stores, and they stab in the bag, and then have this huge feast, and they all do around with the bulls and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm talking about, that whole bull tricking type shit. And anyway, and he hops in, that bull's already out there looking for blood, kind of mad, probably over there, not knowing that, he's about to mess up with the head honcho of the whole farm, thinking, hey, I'm going to charge that guy. And Grandpa walking up to him, sitting there going like, great-grandpa walking up to him, sitting there going like, hey, bull, what's going on? And pat him on the head or something, be like, we're going to eat you, then we're going to eat you. And that's about how that shit goes. You know what I'm saying? And then that guy comes on, that bull was coming for him. Oh, dude, hop right on in there, getting ready to crack open a beer, open up a peace offer, and be like, hey, tonight, we won't do nothing. Tomorrow, we got shit to do. And, well, you know what? Now, that bull, I'll tell you what, though, that bull did not take that shit. He did not take a peace offering. Can you believe that? The farmer that bought him was going to use him and slaughter him. And that guy wouldn't. He extended an olive branch. That my great-grandpa. Okay? But that bull just took that olive branch and took it as a red flag, literally. Yeah, because I mentioned earlier about the red flag and the bull ride and stuff. And that bull came out there charging my grandpa, and he's sitting there going like, oh, shit. And he had to turn around, and he had to run, okay? Now, he's sitting there going, ready, already cracking the bear. He's in party mode. He didn't think he was going to have to run for another couple hours till a squirrel goes off with his favorite hat or something. You know what I mean? And so when you have to start running before you have to, you're not mentally in the game because you're going to have to do it later. So you run, but you're trying to save your run because you got to run later and you only have so many time run left you got to do throughout the day because it's a meter and a meter runs out. The run meter runs out. It does. It truly does. So he's sitting out there running and, he was running and he ran right towards the gate and that bull almost got him. They fast. They big. They fast. Okay. He's probably been going after radio clowns and, failed PBR bull riders or trying to hop over the fence stuff. And he sticks that, them longhorns get straight, right into the fence. Okay, so, that's the kind of stuff that they going. He was going. And my grandfather may have, maybe had a little bit of a gut. Great-grandfather may have had a little bit of gut. Sometimes we all guilty of it. When you work on the farm, you are entitled to a gut every now and then. That's just the way of life. Beer belly. Okay, and you don't, you can't, you don't do keg stands, break keg stand records, okay? Cut. Okay, you break keg stand records looking like you just ate 30 tacos, all right, from Jack in the Box, a bunch of churros, and maybe a gallon of Baja Blast from Taco Bell, all right, at 2 in the morning after an all-night field party where you were eating probably nonstop fried chicken and all kinds of brisket and all kinds of other good shit, okay? Field parties are amazing, by the way. There's a reason why there's so many songs about them. Field full of hillbillies. That's just how it works. Of all colors, of all... But everybody's got a country. Everybody's got hillbilly. That's like commonly, everybody does. Everybody got city folk. Everybody got suburb. Everybody got hillbillies. Everybody got nerds. Everybody got bullies. Everybody got geeks. I always separate nerds from geeks, and there's probably a nice definition I could put in there to justify my separation of them because everybody else separates them, but I don't go there because I'm talking about how this bull is coming after great-grandpa, okay, with blood in his eyes because their veins and bloodstream and the heart pumps, and that's just how the body works. But also, metaphorically speaking, he was going in for blood. And he was coming. And my great-grandfather took off running like he needed to get back into the house or something, or he maybe took off running like he got out of the truck, forgot that it wasn't in park, started to roll down a hill, or I don't know, some other kind of important disease. Or like I mentioned earlier, a squirrel running away with his third favorite hat, or his field party hat, or his work hat, or his church hat. Squirrel taking church hat? No, that church's going down. That squirrel's going down, not church. No. Squirrel's gonna die. But squirrels don't really take church hats. That's how God made them. Squirrels take all your other hats except for your church hat. They take your hot hat, they take your date hat, they take your hate hat, they take your walking hat, they take your They take all your hats, okay? You know, that's just how they go. They take your drinking hat, they take your eating hat, okay? They take your chilling hat, they take your driving hat, they take your hospital hat, they take your gas station hat, they take your sports hat, they take your recreational sports hat, okay? They take your hiking hat, they take all your hats. They take your fishing hats, they take your hunting hats, they take it all. They take the hats that you take when you go on an airplane, the hats you take when you travel, they just take all your damn hats. Screw those squirrels, tell you what, that's why everybody got dogs. Squirrels and groundhogs belong in hell. And there's more to that, too. But anyways, he's running. There's the gate. Now, and my great-grandfather, he just dives straight through one of the bars, okay? Barely gets there. Oh, but the gut kind of slowed down and rolled. Took him a minute to kind of slide through. Sweat kind of helped lube a little bit, but he slid right through. Didn't make it all the way in. Kind of stuck down there, and his butt kind of sticking through on the other side. Half out, half in. Kind of like, what was it, Elastigirl? And what was the first one when she gets trapped at the doors? Yeah, that kind of shit, except less Elastigirl, more awkward hillbilly dude type shit. Y'all can imagine that. I'm sure I've done that a million times. But he drives straight through in there, and that bull comes down with his horn, gets him right in the butt cheek. And that bull, he put that through, and my great-grandfather rolls them through, and he's up on the other side, takes a look down, jeans are okay, that bull didn't do shit, grandfather's got good, the liquor got to him, you know what I mean? Yeah, a beer right there as you're getting ready to offer a peace offering to that. You chug that shit, you run, and then all of a sudden you get a little beer confidence. I know that's one beer, but you can make one beer kind of last long in extreme circumstances. As follows: grab another beer, cracks it open, sits there, and he's like, man, that bull is mean. And that's how that goes. That's how you know. That's how you know. And the bull's either going to be sitting there reading, you know, whatever, or it's going to be bull in a china shop type shit, chasing after farmers. It's a chase after farmer or be chased by a farmer type of world. And I will tell you right now that it is like that, but either way, in the end, the farmer is usually coming out on top. Appalachian Outlaw.